Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on the Culture News. My name is David Serero, and I have the pleasure today on iHeartRadio to welcome a wonderful, wonderful lady. Her name, ladies and gentlemen, is Jackie Bertolette. Let me spell it for you. Bertolette. Jackie Bertolette. She's a wonderful lady, wonderful. She's a wonderful editor, creative director, and lead fashion photographer of this wonderful media that I invite everyone to reach out. It's called Haute Ohio Magazine, and the website is simply hauteohio.com. Haute, of course, is Haute. Ohio, like the beautiful state. Haute Ohio Magazine. We're going to talk about all the wonderful things that she's doing in this beautiful, beautiful magazine that is celebrating fashion professionals from Ohio and the Midwest. And we want to hear more about definitely this beautiful media, but also from the beautiful people of this amazing, I would say, part of this great country, the United States of America. Right now, over the phone, as I promised, Jackie Bertolette. Jackie, how are you today?
Good. Hello. I'm great. I'm so good to be here. How are you?
It's an honor and a privilege for me to have you. I really, really appreciate your time. So, first of all, I would love to know about yourself because you do so many things for others, okay? But now I want to know about you, okay? So I want you to be selfish, which will be very difficult for you, and I want you to tell me about you. I want to know where you're from, where did you grow, and what brought you to I would say, to fashion, to the media?
Okay, well, I was born in Cleveland, Ohio. I lived in Northeast Ohio much of my life. I've had a couple of jaunts here and there to South Carolina and Texas and a couple other places. But when I graduated high school, I went into college for commercial photography. And it was after I got that degree that I came across fashion as a career. So I began fashion editorial photography shortly out of college. I apologize. And I've been doing that for decades now. But along the way, I have also accumulated experience in graphic design, fashion design, creative direction. I also manage models, and of course, I am founder and editor of Haute Ohio Magazine and founder of Ohio Fashion Week. And my model company is Discovered Model Scouting and Management, DMSM.
Wow, that's all? that's all
all
you're doing? You know, you should think about doing something in your life a little bit, don't you think?
Have a goal.
You know, like have a goal, like do something for God's sake. I mean, come on, it's about time, you know.
I know, yes, I know.
You know, no, that's really amazing, and I'm sure people must be so grateful to you to really bring, I would say, an international platform to this beautiful part of Ohio. So now I'm going to ask you probably a very naive and stupid question. Don't be mad at me. As you can hear with my accent, I was not born here, so I don't have a full head. So, so my question.
I'm sure you're valuable.
My question is there, and of course I know the answer, but I want to hear it from you. You know, is there such a thing as, I would say, a fashion signature of Ohio and the Midwest?
I believe that our area and our region has a very kind of like grungy, edgy sort of fashion. It's almost gritty because we're very blue collar. We're blue collar people. The steel industry or the auto industry. And I think that really high-end, high couture fashion is not coming out of the Midwest, but I do think that a lot of street fashion is coming out of the Midwest. But we are focusing on the couture end and trying to push more grit into the high couture.
Wow. Well, you're definitely doing a wonderful job. And you also mentioned about all your involvements with the models and management. Also, is there, and again, forgive my naive question, but is there, I would say, like a beauty of the Midwest?
Mm-hmm. Well, one thing that we focus on that I'm really proud of and very dedicated to is that I believe in 100% inclusivity. So while I understand the big markets have the industry standard of the 6-foot model, the quintessential model, the Midwest is much more forgiving, and I think that I'm taking the lead on the ability to include all sizes, all ages, all genders, all walks of life, challenged models, LGBTQ, it doesn't matter. I believe there's beauty in every single human. And so I'm more focused on bringing out the beauty in you rather than the beauty that's already there on the outside.
Wow, I love you. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful what you're saying. And also the way you're saying, like, more forgiving, like, this is the story of my life. My ex-girlfriend, she told me, I'm with you because I'm forgiving. That's what she said. I'm forgiving you, for being that ugly. But anyway, so back to
not quite what
wonderful. I meant. No, even the audience is like, dude, just walk. Mm-hmm. Don't stare at me, please. Just walk. So you have, I'm saying, a beautiful team around you. You have wonderful columnists and a lot of beautiful team. Can you tell us about what are, I would say, your everyday life around Haute Ohio Magazine?
Well, I actually run it basically from my kitchen table. Most of what we do is based through the internet and social media, so it's really quite an amazing time to be able to put together a magazine that encompasses all of these areas and regions where some of our columnists are international and some of our columnists are in Chicago and, some are in Cincinnati. So it's really quite interesting to bring all of these people together through the social media to create the columns and the articles. And, of course, the photojournalists are all over the Midwest to help us bring the events and all the important and pertinent information about what fashion is going down in the Midwest. So while I homeschool my son in the morning, as soon as school ends, I go right into becoming the CEO of the magazine and Ohio Fashion Week, and we begin putting together the magazine. We plan the photo shoot, which is one collective photo shoot for each issue, and all the models and designers and stylists, we all come together so that we can meet and network and grow the industry together. So my goal is to uplift each other and bring out the beauty in everybody. So professionally, we need to collectively promote the industry. And then, of course, anyone who wants to be part of the industry is always free to submit to us, whether you're just kind of aspiring to it or whether you're a full-fledged experienced model or designer.
But that's really beautiful. And again, congratulations for all the wonderful work that you are doing. So what is new? I would say, what are your next projects for Haute Ohio Magazine and for yourself as well?
I think we're going to move into the virtual fashion shows, and the magazine itself is a quarterly magazine that is online mainly, so it's for digital download. So I think we're going, you also could order for print and ship directly to your door. But I think we're going to move more into online virtual content. We're going to try to improve and populate our YouTube and Instagram with more video. We want to try to include the blogs with more of the behind the scenes kind of stuff, kind of the excitement and the glamour that goes along with the real disappointments and the hardships that go along with making all this happen. So sometimes it'll be funny and sometimes it'll be, sad, but most of the time it'll be fashion. And so that's what we want to do, is let people be able to see what it's like from the inside.
That's such a remarkable idea to do what you're doing, to bring it that way. I think it's and I think the good thing that came out of this lockdown, I don't know how it was in the Midwest, is that now people are used to do stuff from their home that they would think in the past to be impossible, like watch a theater show from your home. Now people are like, well, you know what? Maybe it's not the live experience, but after all, I watched the show, you know.
Exactly.
So I think there is a strong, very, very strong potential, and things will change. You know, the setting after 9/11, the way we travel changed. So I think after that, things will change also that way. So how is it for you? How did it influence you, this lockdown?
The quarantine, you mean the pandemic?
Yes.
For me personally, it wasn't really that much of a change because I do work from home and I already homeschool my son. So I'm not sure if where you're at, but we're in Ohio, and our governor did the homes, we shut the brick and mortars down in, I believe, February or March. And for many, many Ohioans, that was a huge adjustment. But for our family, it was really zero adjustment. So for me, it wasn't a big change, but it did help me understand and learn what people who don't live like I do experience. So it helped me be a better editor to bring them the type of stories they need to see.
Well, indeed, I hope everyone will be able to go on the website, hauteohio.com. Haute Ohio, HAUTEOHIO, like I needed to spell Ohio, hauteohio.com. Please go to check out this great website, and it's you have the current issue, you can subscribe, you have a page for professionals. It's really a beautiful, beautiful magazine. You have wonderful events and a lot of great things on this phenomenal website. And also you have a page to all the contact information if you want to submit your news, if you want to have this magazine in your business, et cetera, and I believe a great opportunity to advertise. So really check out hauteohio.com with a wonderful guest of today, Jackie Bertolette. Your last name is French, no?
Actually, it is. Yes, it is. Many people think it's Italian, but yes, it is.
No. It's French. The best people have always connection with French, like myself.
Yes, exactly.
So, well, is there, before we start to say goodbye to each other, is there anything you would like to share with us?
I think I want to make sure that everybody who might be interested in participating understands that we are looking for up and coming and aspiring as well as experienced. So while we need the headliners, the experience to draw, we look to promote the ones who are just wanting to even dabble in it and see if it's something they want to do. So that goes from modeling to designing, the whole gamut of the fashion industry. If you have an aspiration to be part of the industry, please do submit to us. We do actually read everything, and we do actually include many first-timers. And then our experienced are expected to kind of take them under their wing and help them, teach them how to walk and teach them how to pose. And so it's really a wonderful networking, and we encourage the connections around the globe, actually. So please do if you want to. You can check us out at the website, hauteohio.com, or you can follow us on Facebook, Haute Ohio Magazine or Ohio Fashion Week, and Instagram, OHFW_official.
Well, I definitely come to check out this great fashion week that you have. When is it going to be, the next one?
It's September 19th, and it is in the Cleveland, Ohio area.
Wow, we'll definitely try to be around. So everybody who is around, definitely check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, it was my pleasure today to have the very talented Jackie Bertolette, who is the editor, creative director, lead fashion photographer of this great media, HauteOhio.com, HauteOhio.com. Please check it out. More music to follow up on iHeartRadio. Stay tuned.